Shout out to Money Brown, man. Earl Smith Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV, and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on a 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WO welterweight world champion, Terence Crawford. Then we have the 2-time welterweight world champion, the IBF and WBC, Shawn Showtime Porter. And we have the former unified welterweight world champion, the WBA Super and the WBC, Keith one-time Thurman. Now listen, fam, we all know this guy right here, Terence T-Bud Crawford. I say Terence T-Bud Crawford needs a goddamn opponent, right? We know he supposed to have the Pacquiao fight. The fight didn't go through according to Bob Arum. The people, they come through with the bridgie. They supposed to have been from Abu Dhabi. They supposed to have been putting up 50 M's. Pacquiao get what, 40, Bud get 10. You feel me? That supposed to have been the case. Why the fuck Bob Arum can't put the money up himself? But nonetheless, fam, Terence Bud Crawford need an opponent. Showtime Shawn Porter saying, pay me what I'm worth. Keith Thurman saying, pay me what I'm worth. You feel me? Bud need to get up on Bob Arum ass and tell that dude to get one of these guys in the ring. You feel me? We rock with Terence Bud Crawford, regardless of what anybody say. Hard criticism is needed sometimes. You feel me? Hard criticism is needed sometimes. But it don't mean you don't like a fighter. You know what I mean? You never heard me disrespect Terence Bud Crawford not one time to the ones out there that be talking all that bull crap. But the fact of the matter is, Terence Bud is at 147. He's still yet to fight a top 5 welterweight. You know what I mean? You have to fight a top 5 welterweight. And he got the skills to beat all of them. You feel me? But he have to show us those things, man. He has to show us those things. This guy right here, Showtime Shawn Porter, just got out the ring with, Formella. Beat Formella. You know, that was easy work. Got out the ring with Spense Jr., gave a hell of a showing of himself. Was ready to fight Terence Bud Crawford, was in the #1 position at the WBO. Some people saying he was the mandatory, some people saying he wasn't, some people say he had nothing to activate, some people saying he should have activated this mandatory. Nonetheless, fam, right? Bud Crawford should have been pushing Bob Arum that if I don't get Manny Pacquiao, you get Shawn Porter in the ring with me. I repeat, if I don't get Manny Pacquiao, some way, somehow, you get Shawn Porter in the ring with me. Because you got to remember, this was Terence Bud Crawford, where it's not Money Brown, right? And I always use myself as a third person. But if my business fall through, right, then we're going to go holler at him. If my business fall through, then we're going to go holler at him, right? Talking about Showtime Shawn Porter. These are Terence Bud Crawford words. But he didn't go holler at Showtime Shawn Porter, you feel me? And then we got Keith Thurman out there who's coming back saying he don't want to tune up. He want to go straight into a big-time fight. Now, Keith Thurman just had a little girl. You know, congratulations to him on new life. You feel me? Anytime someone bring a healthy child into this world is always a blessing. And it's always a beautiful thing for somebody to become a parent. But Keith Thurman said, right, that he is ready to fight somebody. He don't need to tune up. He feels as healthy as he ever been. And he said he don't need the $10 million. He don't need $10 million, right? People say, oh, Keith Thurman, he said, I don't need $10 million. But just don't try to lowball me with a fucking $1 million or $2 million. Pay me what I'm worth. Pay me what I'm worth, dog. And get me in the ring with Terence Bud Crawford. We can do a pay-per-view. Shawn Porter and Terence Bud Crawford can do a pay-per-view. You got to be up on Bob Arum to be willing to put the money up. You got to be on Bud Crawford to talk to Bob Arum to make him be willing to put the money up, right? Y'all had $1 million in place. $1 million what? Penalty if you don't get Earl, the true Spense Jr.? Is Earl the only cat at the welterweight division? No. Hell no. You feel me? Showtime Shawn Porter, one hell of a fight. Keith Thurman is one hell of a fight. Danny Garcia is one hell of a fight. So why just put the stipulation on one man? You know what I mean? Why is your stipulations just on one man, Earl the True Spense Jr.? So now, right, I want to know one thing, and it's just real talk, family. Now that you're saying he owes you $1 million if you can't get Earl Spence in the ring, right? But now that you're saying you don't want Earl Spence anymore, what happened to that $1 million? Do it just go away? Fly, fly, fly far away till you can't touch back down. You know what I mean? Just go away. So all I'm saying is this, dog. Terence Bud Crawford need a big fight. Terence Bud Crawford know he need a big fight. July the 5th was Terence Bud Crawford date for a Manny Pacquiao fight, right? Okay, if you couldn't get Manny Pacquiao, fuck it, scratch Manny Pacquiao. Get Shawn Porter, get Keith Thurman. Those are big names, bro. You don't have to fight them in no fucking Abu Dhabi. Fight them over here in America. Fight them in America, dog. Fight them in America. Just tell Bob, right, with his old ass, to put the money up to get one of these dudes in the ring with you. That way we can get you and Earl Spence in the fucking fall or the summertime. Sorry, y'all, the fall or the wintertime for Undisputed. Undisputed. Listen to me, everybody. I want y'all to listen to me well. Earl Spence wants Terence Bud Crawford after your Dennis Ugas. This is something that I know. This is what I know. You feel me? This is what I know. He won't Terence Bud Crawford after your Dennis Ugas. Terence Bud Crawford have to be willing. You know what I mean? You said you want to do all this to get Earl Spence. Now you one fight away from Earl Spence. Whether you go fight Shawn Porter or Keith Thurman, guess what? You still was going to fight Manny Pacquiao. So that's still the one fight. Earl Spence is going to fight your Dennis Ugas. That's just one fight. We shouldn't have to wait for you to fight in September, bro. If y'all not knowing or y'all didn't hear the news, Bob Arum is going to shelf Terence Bud Crawford until fucking September. He's going to shelf you until September. That's not being a boss. That's not being a boss. You feel me? That's a whole paycheck you missing out on, Terence Bud Crawford. You want to fight twice a year, bro, so you're going to miss out on a whole fucking paycheck? Millions of dollars? And let Bob Arum tell you you're going to fight in September? Come on, bro. Your date was July the 5th. You're training your ass off in Colorado Springs for July the 5th. You're making sacrifices from your family, right? Sacrifices from your family, getting the weight down, doing everything you got to do to fight on July the 5th, only for your promoter to come to you and say, well, we couldn't get Pacquiao, so you know what? There's no chance you're going to fight. Hell no, you put somebody in that fucking slot. You put somebody in that slot. You better find me somebody. You feel me? You better find me somebody. What the hell you mean I'm fighting in September, July, August? You finna wait all this time out, right, to fucking fight in September. You know what I mean? Come on, bud. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. You putting in all this hard work after sparring with Shakur Stevenson, going 18 fucking rounds straight. 18 sparring rounds straight. For he to say, no, you're not fighting, you're going home. No money, no nothing. Just spend your money to fly out there, spend money for your trainers, spend money on wherever you're living at, Airbnb, right? Doing all that shit out there, spending that money, only for him to come and tell you, oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't get, Manny Pacquiao pulled out because we couldn't give him the money. Well, you better do something. You better do something, Bob. I got $1 million restriction on your ass for Earl Spence. Take that $1 million, add it on the Shawn Porter, Keith Thurman pay. Get them motherfuckers in the ring with me, dog. Get them in the ring with me. But there's no way Terence Bud Crawford should be sitting out till September. No way. No way. And everybody acting like they ride for Terence Bud Crawford. Everybody acting like they care for Terence Bud Crawford. Where is the outrage right now that Terence Bud Crawford is going to be fighting in September instead of July? Huh? Where's the outrage? Where's the, come on, Bud, man, you got to fight now. Where's the, you going to let Bob Arum fuck you over again? Where's that? But y'all care about Bud. No. Listen, these dudes, they aren't Terence Bud Crawford fans. They not. They're Keith Thurman rejects, and they just bandwagons. I'm telling y'all what these dudes is. They want to see Earl Spence lose, and they think it's Terence Bud Crawford the man to defeat him. If Terence Bud Crawford and Earl Spence fight, and Earl Spence defeat Terence Bud Crawford, they're going to jump to Jerron Boots Ennis. I'm telling y'all right now. They going to start sucking Jerron Boots Ennis nuts, talking about, oh, well, Earl, you beat Bud. Okay, well, you made him wait so long, but see if you can do that to Boots. Boots up and coming. He young, he this, he that. I know how this shit go. I know how it go. You know? But I fuck with Bud. I am a Bud fan, dog. And I want to see Bud, do the best for his career. And out of Terence Bud Crawford's own mouth, he haven't had that marquee fight yet to solidify his Hall of Fame, legacy. Even though he's a Hall of Famer, that's a fact. Can't take nothing away from a 3-division world champion, a former undisputed world champion, and a world champion in fucking welterweight division, WBO. Those are big fucking accolades. Those are big fucking shoes to fill. But at the same time, out of your own mouth, you said you need that marquee fight. You need the marquee fight. You feel me? And one of these dudes damn sure fits that status, if not both. If not both, because neither one is going nowhere right now. Neither one is going nowhere. So these dudes are just as credible and valuable as Earl Spence. I'm going to repeat again. Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman is just as credible and valuable as Earl Spence. You understand what I'm saying? When you put them on your resume, you did something. You did. Don't let nobody fool y'all out here talking about, Shawn Porter ain't nobody, Keith Thurman ain't nobody. Don't let nobody fool y'all with that stupid ass shit. These dudes are the fucking top guys of the welterweight division. Understand, when they was talking about the welterweight division, who was they talking about? Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia. Those dudes are the top guys that's continue to be the top guys. Yes, you got dudes up on the rise that's coming, that's talented as fuck, like Virgil Ortiz, Jerron Bruce Ennis, Jamal James, right? You still got your Dennis Ugas there as well. But these guys are the creme de la creme of the fucking division, and you need to get in the ring with them and put them on your resume, especially if you got a shot to. They talked all that shit about the PBC didn't want to do business with Top Rank. Oh, these boys is ducking turns with Crawford. Nobody want to give them a shot. Then when you get the opportunity, you're free. You free. You're not pushing on the gas on your promoter to get one of them in the ring with you. Come on now. We know how this game go. You speak, you tell them who you want, right? And you push on the gas if they try not to put him in the ring with you. Be a fucking boss. Be a boss. You said out your own mouth, Terence Crawford, the promoters has to do what we tell them to do. We're a boss. If we want to fight somebody, we can fight somebody. Well, do you want to fight Shawn Porter, Keith Thurman, put them on your resume, to put one of them marquee names on your resume for your Hall of Fame legacy, like you say? Huh? Be a fucking boss. Make Bob put one of these dudes in the ring with you. Talk shit about his ass. Be a man. Do what Teofimo Lopez did. Challenge his ass. Even though Tio go pay for that in a minute because Bob ain't gonna let it go. But challenge his ass, dog. Challenge him. He's been fucking your career around since you came there, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say since you came there, but ever since it was time for you to get them big marquee fights, he's been fucking your career around. That's a fact. He's been holding Manny Pacquiao away from you for X amount of years, and then he go play with you and talking about you gonna have a big announcement coming up soon, making you look like a damn fool, bro. He don't look like a fool. He make you look like a fool, bud. Because everybody's gonna put the blame on you. The blame is gonna go on you, not on Bob, because Bob gonna move to the next fighter. He gonna go try to help and make Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua when he A-OK. Because that's a big fucking fight. Then he get credit. While you still sitting in the background, ain't got a goddamn fight, sitting back to fucking September to get your paycheck. That's bullshit to me. That's pure bullshit to me. You feel me? Motherfucking Tyson Fury stepping on the gas on Eddie Hearn motherfucking ass, making them push. Right? Teofimo Lopez stepped on the gas on Bob Hearn motherfucking ass. Right? Why ain't you stepping on the gas, bro? Why ain't you pushing like a motherfucking boss supposed to? Why ain't you pushing to get one of these dudes in the ring with you and forcing a hand to Bob Hearn like you try to force him to put $1 million on a fucking contract for not getting Earl the True Spence Jr.? Do what you got to do for your legacy, man. Do what you got to do for your legacy. The money go be there. The money go be there. And then y'all, man, listen, that's for another video. For the ones who talking about Bud don't have to take 60-40, all you need to take is 50-50. Well, then we don't need to count the pockets with Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman, what they asking for Terence Crawford. We don't need to count them pockets. Because like I said, they just as credible as fucking Earl Spence. They are the top dogs at the welterweight division. They are the names that Terence Crawford needs to solidify his Hall of Fame for him, because he said it, to solidify his Hall of Fame status, right? So he can go on that bitch and say, I beat the best of the best. I beat the best of the best. I faced them boys when you look 20, 30 years from now. You know what I mean? When you talking to your son and they growing up and the grandkids growing up. Yeah, I faced them boys. You can go back and watch them highlights. You can see I beat them boys. I beat all them boys. What they be say, I beat that boy? Yeah, I know I beat that boy. But it's on you, bud, to push for your career, dog. Shawn Porter, Keith Thurman, they ready. They ready. Tell Bob to send a right offer. Get them in the ring and do your fucking thing. Until then, this your boy Monty. This the ANSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate OG money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. Yeah, I know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status.